Greetings and salutations, this is Rick Copple, and today we're going to take a look at Manjaro Deepin. We're going to go dive deep into Deepin, okay? Sounds cool, huh? Let's get over to the desktop and see what's happening with it, alrighty? Yeah, so here we are on Manjaro Deepin Desktop, deep into Deepin. It looks pretty, doesn't it? Only thing is right here in the corners, they got small around the corners right now. Can't remember if I changed that or if it came out of the box that way. So we'll check on that in a minute and we'll see what it looks like with the more rounded, bigger rounded corners on it. Anyway, we got a lot of settings to go through and stuff. Here you have your file manager, your albums, pictures, your music, calendar, and your terminal. Over here you have your multitasking view, which I assume is the workspace view. Not sure. Yeah, I guess it's like the workspaces are the list over here, and then your windows will be on this workspace here. You add workspaces there, I suppose. And you have your show desktop, so you want to clear your screen of all the windows you have on it, floating windows. You can do that there. Now I believe Control Alt T is usually what brings up Turtle. I think I changed it though. To be super inner. Yep, I did. Yeah, so that's something I changed on this when I was coming out of this. Manjaro Deepin. Yeah. Let's check on new name. Yeah, so you got 5.10.49-1 Manjaro Linux kernel there. That's standard pretty much for Manjaro. And that's I've already updated this once. We'll look at update here in a minute because it got some more updates apparently, but I noticed earlier. So we'll do some updating in a bit. But yeah. And if you wanted to update it to the terminal, it's got pacman, so you'd be sudo pacman -syu, like that. That'll update your repositories and it'll upgrade your system too at the same time. One fell swoop, but we'll go to the GUI in a minute and check that out there. That way you can see what that looks like as well. Now you can just push that. This is to hit super key, the menu key, same thing as hitting this down here. Brings up this launcher. And you see you got all sorts of stuff down here installed on it. Terminal, it's got a mail thing, text editor. Now a lot of these viewers on here, they remind me of GNOME and GNOME applications, the way they look and stuff, but they've been modified slightly for Deepin, if they are, or Deepin's come with their own stuff. It just happens to look a lot like GNOME stuff. Like for instance, the control center. First, it looks like it's going to be a graphical thing like this, like you'd see in Windows or Linux, Mint, those kind of things. But yeah, general settings. But actually, hit something like say sound. You come up with this more gnomish looking settings section, where you got all the settings grouped like this. Now it's different enough that it's probably not GNOME. Matter of fact, I'm sure if you look at it, in about Control Center version 1, but it may be based on GNOME, at least the basic structure of it. Why they do it this way, I don't know. Why don't they just do a pop-up set Control Center settings this right straight to here? I don't know why they do that. Anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, there's system info. You can see some same information down here. What kernel you got, the addition of Manjaro that's on here, what type of computer this is, 64, AMD processor, blah 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 blah, so all that kind of stuff. But there's not much more than that on here. There's not all the other stuff you had, like how much memory and stuff, so let's check out memory real quick. Now, before we go there, let's check this out. Now, here's where your shortcuts are, is in your keyboard and shortcuts section. Got screenshots, terminal. Let's say I hit super return on that. Really only set 1 and erase whatever was there before. Any lock screen, that's about the your Windows section, your workspace section, that's it. And then you want to add anything extra, you click this button here to add the extra things. Now we go to personalization. Here's where you do your theming stuff, alrighty. There's general, light, auto, dark. Dark theme. That'd be what it looks like. Woohoo! You also do auto, where it does at night it turns the dark theme automatically. Daylight goes to light theme. In case you like light theme, but you like dark for nighttime viewing, I think. Now they have these windows minimum. This window minimize effect. It does minimize effect. Magic lamp, it says. Not sure what that involves. I just ended, but then we got scale. So I'm not sure. Where you can't minimize your window, apparently. I'm sure it's supposed to do something there, but I don't know what. Let's open up a terminal and see what that does. Okay. That's interesting. But yeah, anyway, that is what it is, I guess. Here's where you go to rounding corners, but rounding corners is already large. Strange, it didn't look large. These are rounding corners here. You go to medium, and you go to small. Makes it no corners at all, pretty much. It looks like. I don't know why. I guess panel ones you set separately or something there. Anyway, window effects and accent colors. Yeah, I think I set this. Alright, there's your accent colors. Change those. Change all those things. So there's personalization. You got icon themes here. You got a selection of those. You got cursor themes. You got a selection of those. Pretty cool. Fonts. Yeah, center font, monospace fonts. You wanted to change some, you can go to a different font. You didn't want the standard font that it comes with. Or you can change the size of your font here. So I wanted to go 15 to 14, which is default apparently. Yeah, default display. And that is pretty much that. And you can go through all the rest of these and look at them. Power use is a key one. People want to set the power settings. And I turned all that off pretty much. And yeah, you have to go to plug general and plugged in. You wanted to change your here's where you set your suspend and window or spin, monitor, computer, lock screen. And those are all set to certain things out of the box, like 30 minutes, 50 minutes monitor suspended, 30 minutes computer suspended, lock screen after 5 or 10 minutes, something like that. And you can tell what to do when you press the power button, shut down or whatever, all that kind of great stuff. So yeah, you can get around in this pretty easily on the displays, on the setting manager. And there are the control centers, they call it. That's that. Now we're going to go back to the front of this and go check out the thing. Instead of admin software, is probably just the Manjaro's app, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And installed updates. Probably have this most for updating. There's some updates here. Not a lot, but that's good. Don't need a lot, just check it out. Do we? I'm not sure which one it brings up. If it brings up by default when you click on the updater or not. But we can find it out. And then you have the App Store, which is this right here. And I don't know much about the App Store. Oh, package kit error. Okay, I think I'm doing some with Firefox. Some looks like. Here you got games, internet. There's all the categories through here. You can select on updates. It doesn't show any updates. It says it's up to date. And I don't know how you force it to check, because obviously we have updates. Interesting, huh? So, maybe it's only updates. Aha, I think I found the check button. Not very intuitive, but it's there. It's package kit error. Okay, so can't find the Firefox package. Yeah, that's probably the. So that's that. I want to go look at the GUI on this. We go back to here. This seemed to work on it. The Firefox. So then apply those updates. Password. And away she goes. Yeah, so this is interesting in that App Store update didn't seem to work very well. It had a package kit problem. Whereas add software update seems to work just fine so far. Had any trouble with it at all. Of course, I can do this all through the terminal. I usually do updates through the terminal myself, but more for you to see what it's doing, how it works on GUI, that kind of stuff. Also, it also confirms to you that you can do everything by GUI if you wanted to, pretty much out of the box on Manjaro. And that's cool on Deepin. Now, let's look at the file manager real quick. Now you have your home directories here. And you have the disk. This is the system disk where Manjaro is installed. And it's got this other disk over here, which I'm not sure what that's for. Oh, I don't know. This is the, yeah, this is my installation from Manjaro. It's still connected to it. Haven't taken that off yet. I'll do that later anyway. The Manjaro Deepin. There's computers in the LAN, system disk, trash, downloads, documents, all this. You can get through all these home directories. You can go to recent files if I had any recent files to get to. Of course, I haven't really opened much on here yet. So that's empty, but yeah, you get recent files there. Your home there. Let's see if we can determine what it says is Manjaro File Manager. Yeah, I'm suspecting that this is a base of GNOME that they've used. The settings looks like it, the theming looks like it. It's just slightly different, it's rounded more, stuff like that. So looks different, but there you go. Yeah. Standard file manager, I'm sure there's limitations from things like Nemo, which is one of the best file managers I've used. Or Dolphin's also pretty good, but yeah. Okay, now let's check out HTOP, which you saw was installed. It's using 1.1 gigs of data out of 4 gigs, so it's taking a good hunk of my memory up out of the box, pretty much. Which isn't great, but it isn't that bad either. I don't know, it takes about 1.3 gigabytes, so it's a little heavier than this is, slightly softer on it, but it's not that great on memory, apparently. Deepin is a Chinese distro, desktop environment that is. Some people worry about security in this. I wouldn't worry about security in something like Manjaro or Ubuntu or one of the flavors here. I did worry a little bit about Deepin. The whole thing was from China and the whole system was from China. Worried a little bit about that. Maybe they set up because of the sending function. The app package manager was worked differently. We had sending. I was wondering what the heck is sending. Now, it may have been something that's standard on Deepin. Maybe something that happens on all app package managers, but they decided to be more transparent. In that case, it would be more transparent, but I was so curious as what all it was sending that I had never seen it say it's sending anything before. So, at any rate, that was the whole Deepin from the the distro from China. This is just desktop environments from China. I think they wouldn't stick some on here with problems like Manjaro and Ubuntu and all these other distros. Probably wouldn't put something like that had problems or privacy problems, things like that from China onto their main distros, which are all free and open source software for the most part. So 99% of it is. So you're not gonna get too much problem there, I don't think. So okay, now what we can do is go panel, edit panel, add panel mode, efficient mode if you wanted to. Basically just removes your dock, moves all the icons over here like your standard Windows type style panel does. I think most people are going to want to keep it where it's dockish looking, just because it looks a little cooler that way, I think, as well as it kind of separates out icons, location. You can put it on the top, left, right, or bottom. It's on the bottom, obviously. Status, keystone. I like the smart hide. This is something that's on Cosmic Desktop on there. That is it stays on until you have like you open the terminal, you bring the terminal down till something goes right here and then it goes away. Now what happens when you maximize it? Yeah, that's what it is. Whenever you go to maximize state, apparently it hides it then, but it doesn't when you just bring a window down and like GNOME, Cosmic Desktop, and Pop! OS. But when I did that, it also knocked it down. So, yeah, that's cool. So I'll leave it there for now, and see now that if you wanted to put some on the dock, like say you want to put Firefox on the dock, zoom right up, and you right click on this, and you can just say dock. If you want to take it back off the dock, just say undock. We're going to leave it there for the time being because most people want that on their dock, I think. And we're going to heal out of that. See, now it stays there, even though I just killed Firefox off the thing, it still stays on the dock there and it's accessible. And I think if you push it down, you can move it. I say one of that up here by your file manager. Move these around just by dragging them. This is how you do your backgrounds if you want to check on backgrounds and stuff like that. Wallpaper and screensavers right down here at the bottom. It does this right here where you do your wallpaper slideshow. If you want the wallpaper slideshow, you click on this and you get wallpaper slideshow. Tell how when it begins, when it wakes up, or when you log in, and it tells you also how many minutes between each wallpaper you want it to go. That's cool. Now you can select any of these themes that you wanted. And there's some nice themes here overall. That looks interesting, doesn't it? One thing I like about this is you can see the full screen, what it's going to look like pretty much out of the box when you click on it. So you can go click. Most of you have to move your desktop wallpaper application over to the side or away or something to look at this. These are just kind of convenient to have these all down here. Here you see. Yeah, I'm not sure which one you like the best. Interesting. And I think, Deepin. There, you're deep in water. Yeah. I don't know, that's a little too green for me, I think. Oh, I kind of like the hummingbird. I think this would go with lights with a dark theme, wouldn't you? Yeah, let's keep that one. Only desktop, so there you go. Let's go have a chat. So that was Deepin, and I liked it pretty well. I think it's a good desktop environment to work with. There's certain things that it doesn't have that I like in the desktop environment. I'm kind of in the hybrid stage right now between liking window tiling managers and desktops. What's only two do that is Cosmic Desktop on Pop! OS, and any KD desktop you can usually put a tiling window on that one, as I've shown in the previous video. So this doesn't have any way to tile it that I saw. Nothing out of the box will work with that. If you want tiling, you gotta install a separate tiling window manager, which I assume you can do, and try that. But with Manjaro, I'm sure you can. At least i3, if not, also Qtile and some other ones. But yeah, it's a nice distro, and I like it pretty much. It looks pretty, obviously, as everybody always states how pretty it looks. So that's always a benefit and a positive. And yeah, the only other criticism I have is it doesn't have as many wallpapers as I would like on it. I mean, it's not the quantity, it's the quality of it. I didn't have any that really just said, that's it, that's the wallpaper I want on my desktop. That's a minor consideration when you main thing is so it works well, but being that it is supposed to be aesthetically pleasing, that kind of adds to it, if you have a wallpaper you really enjoy looking at on there. And I just didn't see any that really did it for me, That's just me. Your mileage will probably vary on that. That's my review of Manjaro's Deepin Desktop. Next time we'll take a look at the official editions of Manjaro, which is KDE, GNOME, and XFCE. Till then, if you like the video, click the like button, subscribe if you have a mind to, click the notification bell if you want to find out when I post new videos, and until next time, may the Linux force be with you. Bye.